Hello dears, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluchi. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to measure your trouser accurately. I got a request in the comment section from one of my subscribers to make a video of how I take body measurements for my trouser, especially for the thigh area. So that's why I'm making this video. If this sounds like something you're going to be interested in, then you have to keep watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you enjoy watching my videos. It really encourages me to do more. So let's get right into it. So to begin, you need to have a rope. Very important. So you have to get a rope, tie that around your waist. The point where you're going to tie this has to be the point where you want your trouser to begin from, okay? So you're going to tie that around that area, all right? So once you tie that, make sure you're checking. Please don't use something that is too bold. You can even use an elastic, something that really that is not too bold, that would take up a lot of measurements while you're measuring, okay? So you can see what the front looks like. Again, you have to make sure you have a mirror. I have a mirror in front of me that is helping me see what I'm doing on my body. Can you see? So I'm trying to set the back well to make sure that everything is sitting all well and pretty. Like I said, please make sure that you have a mirror with you. So next, we're going to be measuring our waist. While measuring your waist, please avoid measuring that bulky area where you tied the rope, okay? So that's why I'm placing mine on top so that I don't have to measure that point, because that has the tendency of adding more allowance to your waist. My waist is usually 27, but I like to use 26, especially when I'm making a high-waisted trouser, skirt, or what have you, because I really like my skirts and trousers, especially if they're high-waisted, to be really snatched. Afterwards, I'm going to be measuring my hip line, okay? And then the hip line you're going to be measuring is going to be on the fullest part of your hip. Make sure, like I said, that you have a mirror facing you. That will help you see your body proportion well. So make sure that you have a mirror. Then measure from the place that you've tied the rope to the fullest part of your hip. So I measured mine, and mine is 8 inches from where I tied my rope. Yours can be anything. It could be 9, it could be 10, it could be 7, but make sure you're measuring this accurately, okay? There's no standard measurement for this. Each person to their unique body measurements. So again, we're going to go ahead and measure our round hip measurement, okay? Round hip measurement. All right, so now when you're placing this also, you're going to be making sure that your tape is sitting right on the largest part of your butt. Can you see? I'm trying to show you what that is like. Make sure it's sitting on the largest part of your butt, not above it and not beneath it. All right, so that you will get your measurements accurately. Can you see what I'm showing you? So afterwards, you're now going to go ahead and measure your thigh. This is the most important part for me in a trouser, and this is because this is what determines what kind of fit that you're going to have on your trouser, whether it's going to be loose or whether it's going to be tight. This is the time that you make that decision, okay? So open up your legs like I just did and put the tape so that it's easy to pass, and then close back your leg, okay? Once you put the tape, make sure you close back your leg, and then you're going to be measuring this, making sure that your tape is touching the end of your, your V, okay? Make sure that it's touching that end towards your laps. And then on the back, make sure that your tape is sitting directly under your butt. You can see me showing you that directly. It's not going above it because you're going to add a lot of measurement to your tape, and it's not going beneath it because it might be tight. And then make sure that that line is passing towards the largest part on that area, okay? Do you understand me? Make sure it's passing towards the largest part around that thigh area. Once you've done that, if it's going to be free or loose, this is the time you're going to decide it. Even if you want it tight fitted, please make sure your index finger is inside so that at least you have a little freedom like the one I'm wearing here. And if you want it loose, of course, you're going to just release it. You can see what I'm doing here, and make sure that it is loose. So it is all left for you to decide. All right. So afterwards, the next thing that we're going to do right now is to measure our knee. Yes, we're going to be measuring our knee. Okay. Now, when you're measuring your knee for your trouser, a lot of people make this mistake of measuring from the front. No, you measure anything length from the side, not the front. Because if you are making for somebody who has a big hips, you have the tendency of it adding more measurement to this. Now, I think at this point, you might need somebody to help you. But if you can do it just the way that I'm tracing mine, then that's fine. I didn't have anybody to help me, so I just had to do this myself. So you measure your knee and you're going to put that down. Afterwards, you are going to now measure your round knee. Remember, the first one was your knee length. That's from your waist to your knee. You'll be measuring your round knee. Tilt your knee forward. All right? You're going to tilt your knee forward. And then you take the round measurement that you have there. The reason you're tilting forward is so that when you're walking or when you're sitting, you have ease to do all of that, okay? Now, after you do that, next you're going to be measuring your length. Remember what I said, make sure you're always measuring lengths from the side, because if you measure from the front, by the time maybe somebody that has plenty hips wear it, it will not hang and you're wondering what happened to my trouser. And then again, if you're making a palazzo, make sure that you are generous, very generous with your length. While taking these measurements, make sure that you're wearing a closely fitted trouser. If you have a leggings, that's perfect. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave. Also, give me a thumbs up because that helps to push my video up there. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. Bye. I love you.